Hey YouTube, it's time for a better intro. Hey YouTube, this is a review of the Aftermath store, except for in Halloween Horror Nights 25, it's not tied into the Twister ride. It's this really cool thing that Universal Studios did. They made a store, they cleared out the merchandise and put in Halloween Horror Nights stuff for Halloween Horror Nights 25, but it's more than just that. They put a whole bunch of different props they pulled from their warehouse throughout the store, and so that you can walk around and see them up close without having to be in a house.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what I was hoping they would do in a way. I was thinking it would be a scare zone, but
yeah. So sort of, if you were there 2010 for 20 Years of Fear, the Hollywood area had like besides all of the icons running around, there was like an area dedicated to like old props and things like that from the past. Not necessarily Halloween Horror Nights, because there was like a Ghostbusters trap and things like that in there.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, the Ghostbusters have been part of Universal. They used to have a show.
Yeah. And I think they had a Halloween Horror Nights show like way back, like early 90s. But Universal was in a very unique position. Twister got shut down. It's going to be replaced by something.
I'm not sure. I know that the Mummies.
Disaster.
Disaster is being replaced by the Fast and Furious.
Yeah. So there are clear at the store. Well, Halloween Horror Nights is coming up. Let's deck this out with some old props, and let's put some unique merchandise in here.
We got to see the actual Lady Luck wheel.
Yeah.
We kind of I put us on that for Halloween Horror Nights 21 in Photoshop, but we actually got to see it for some weird reason, whatever reason it is. They didn't have that wheel out for the actual Halloween Horror Nights 21.
No.
I never figured that out, but I know we met someone else who also said they were looking all over for it, but they couldn't find it.
Yeah.
But for some reason they didn't bring it out, but they brought it out for the 25 years, which is cool.
Yeah, and besides that, there's all sorts of neat things to see. You got the Caretaker's hearse. I mean, just going off the top of my head, there's the giant baby doll face from the Dollhouse of the Damned. They got one of the bottom of the pillars from Halloween Horror Nights 15. They've got I believe the electric chair, Old Smoky. No, that's not in there. Maybe it's in there. They've got something in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff, and they've got some of the zombie masks. They've got some of the scare actor, face molds. They've got some of the pages from the Evil Dead house. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot to see. And then if you want to buy something, because this year I was like, I want to buy a shirt, and I was hoping to get one of the Halloween Horror Nights shirts with all the houses on the back. I didn't quite like the design, so I ended up getting the pass holder shirt. But I saw a Chucky shirt in the Aftermath Halloween Horror Nights store. It said "Friends to the End." It's got Chucky on there, so it almost looks like just a regular shirt, not even Halloween Horror Nights. And I was like, ooh, I wish I could get two shirts, because I'd want that.
Yeah.
And besides that, they've got like Nightmare on Elm Street lunch boxes or Friday the 13th lunch boxes. So yeah, if you're looking to pick up some merchandise, go in there first, because they got all kinds of cool stuff.
There's there's actually other things that aren't necessarily Halloween Horror Nights related, but like the masks and things like that, or busts, I should say.
Yeah.
Which were kind of interesting, and it's interesting the selection. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff from recent years, but there's some props in there that go back way back. What was the furthest back that you saw?
99, maybe? No. Maybe 2001, or maybe.
Yeah.
Right off the top of my head, that's what I was saying. There might be some stuff from the '90s that made it in there, but I know they go at least back to 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could say right off the top of my head like what the oldest thing is, but
The interesting thing is that it wasn't that crowded every time we walked by. There weren't that many people in it.
yeah, and it's almost kind of like another scare zone in a way. I mean, there's no characters running around, but like just looking around in there at the history and you know the exclusive merchandise. You know, it's kind of cool.
So I finally bought a little cup, which the only thing I ever bought before were the Lady Luck cards.
Yeah.
And I also got the. I was looking at the shirts, and then we were talking to one of the people at the store, and they said, "Well, have you seen the annual pass holder shirt?" And like, "Oh, we didn't know there was one."
Yeah.
So we both got those, and
I got 25 pin.
so.
The pass holder shirt is just the horror alumni shirt. The only difference is on the sleeve it says UOAP, Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder. You know, that's the only difference. So, you know, the really rare stuff that I think, like, I don't think they're gonna have that Friends to the End shirt next year. You know, I mean, almost none of it's gonna be back. I don't think, but you know, at least take a peek around in there and relive some memories.
And they told us that the 25-year pass holder pin, they only made 600 of them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to do that to make it so it's a collectible.
Yeah.
And you know, limited quantities on purpose. But
Yeah.
so if you go, definitely head over to the Twister ride and check it out. You might just pass by it thinking it's just the same store as up front, but it isn't. It's really cool. Maybe go during the day if you're there in the daytime. It's a little bit lighter in there, but not really.
Yeah.
So.
And it is kind of cool how the Aftermath store had like flickering, you know, lights.
Yeah, which were actually probably part of Twister.
Yeah, but it works for Halloween Horror Nights.
So I almost bought one. There's one at Target. They're LEDs, but the flickers in the same way.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you go check it out if you didn't know it existed. So thanks for watching all the way through. If you like it, please share it. And give it a like on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have something to add that we missed, you have something constructive, put it in the comments section. Thanks for watching.